you doing? Big girl energy. Big girl energy. Come on in. You know how this works. If you're not a newcomer, then let me tell you. You come in, you say hello to me. It's like you coming in my house. See, the door is open. The door is open, and you just come on in and you speak. You say, hey, girl. I say, hey, baby, because that's how I talk. I say, hey, baby, how you doing? Come on in, pull up a seat. Pull up a seat. That's what I do. Hey, Lions Prime. Then I said, you know what? When you get in here, give me a hot. Let me see how I feel. Let me see how I feel about you, baby. Then you come in, you give me a hot, and then you start doing spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. If you haven't seen that movie, that let me know that I'm old. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, then that's official. It's official, honey. How you doing? Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in. Because it's big girl energy. My time is now 11 o'clock. I got to make sure I start saying PM. Because some people coming looking for Big Mama at 11 a.m. No, that's not me. It's 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, baby, how you doing, Ellie? Thank you for coming in. Okay, so the first thing you do, the first thing you come in to do, and you grab your heart. You give me the thumbs up, grab your heart. The second thing you do, you come in, you tap you tap. I want to see some hearts, baby. I want to see some hearts going up. That's what I want to see. Thank you, baby. A rose is even better. Okay, baby. A rose is even better. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Ella. Hey, baby. Hey, everybody to the chat that came in. You know I love on y'all. That's what we do. We give out love at 11 p.m. Okay? So if this is your first time, I'm letting you know I have 3 different types of people that come into my room. The first type is my social media family. I see y'all more than I see my own family members. That's what. Well, that don't count because I don't really see y'all. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean, baby. Okay? I see you from Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. until, right? My door is always open for y'all. My door is always open. That's that coughing starting. Hey, baby, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Bless? Thank you, baby. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, EC. How you doing, Travis? Thanks for coming in. Okay, that's my first group of people that come in. My first group of people that come in is my family. It's my social media family. They've been here from the beginning, okay? They've been loving on me. They've been caring about me. They ask questions. They come in, no strings attached. They just come in and support me. My second group of people are my warriors. Okay? I am a lupus warrior. I don't know what kind of warrior you are, but you welcome. All of us is fighting something. Yours might be fibromyalgia, anything. It don't even have to be an autoimmune like mine. You could be just fighting for peace, fighting for whatever. Okay, you are a warrior. That's my second group. Then my third group, we coming in. We are monetized. We're trying to level up. We're trying to go to the next stage, and it's one day at a time, one person at a time, building a community. That's why I said I have 3 different types of people that's right in the chat right now. You don't know. You don't know, right? Everybody is looking for something. Give me 2 seconds. Woo. I be my mouth be going faster than my air, right? How you doing, Kimberly? Hey, Ellen. I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate your support. Where's Jessica? She used to be the first one. Hey, Alicia. Woo. I can't even say your name, baby. I'm in Virginia, so we gonna nickname you. That's what we do down here. With all them letters, I can just call you ABC. That's your nickname for right now while you dealing with me. Okay? That's what your name is, ABC. Okay? Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. How you doing? Okay, that's what we coming in here. We coming in here, and our conversation changes just depending on the chat. That's what we could talk about. We could talk about monetization. We could talk about our lupus warriors. We could talk about how was your day. That's the first thing you're gonna put in here because that's gonna be a big deal when it comes 12 o'clock. When the clock strikes 12, if you've been in here before, you know. Okay. So if you was in here last night / this morning, put a heart in the comments. Put a heart in the comments. Don't forget to come in here and start tapping. I appreciate you. Excuse me. What you, what? Don't be laughing at me. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie. I know, right? You get a good. They mines now. Once I glue them on, they mines. Okay, because can't nobody come back and take them. Those my lashes for the night. I'm giving y'all something different every night. That's my lashes for the night. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Let me see, can I lift you up a little bit? Thank you. Right? How you doing? I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. Hey, Nene. I was getting ready to say, where is my Nene? Try to pull this over to the side here. Trying to give me a hard time right now. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. I'm not even going to go through that. Paid all this money for this. I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to pull you over here. I guess y'all going to be looking at the wig wall today. It was a thing on American Idol. And he see, you know what? They ain't got to worry about me paying all this money no more. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good lighting. Okay, I can't have that lighting right there. Okay, got it. See, that's better. Now I got to keep it straight. Okay, this is a learning experience, honey. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. That's better. I feel better. Did I look? Am I clear? Now, there we go. Okay. I got it. All right. Thank you, baby. How you doing? I appreciate it, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Thank you for my rose. I appreciate it, baby. But yes, we come here every day and we come in and love on each other. Okay, we love on each other. How you doing, Nene? How was your day? Thank you, sweetie, for coming in. I appreciate you, Nene. Right, you okay? Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you, sweetie. How was your day? Let me know how your day was. Right? Do I like? I don't know what that is, baby. I can't even say if I like it. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Hello, Jude. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? Hey, Nene. Everybody saying, hey, Nene. Right. You doing good? I don't even know which way to look for you, Nene. I appreciate. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Right. It was good. You had a good day, Maria. Right. Hey. Mental health, wellness matters. Exactly. We talk about that a lot at 12 o'clock, right? Where I really appreciate it. That's what we talk about, fighting our own wars. My war is lupus, and your war might be mental health. Your war might be fibromyalgia, whatever it is. Everybody has something that's important to them. Whatever you deem important to you, I'm fighting right there with you, baby. I'm loving right there with you. We're going to win this war together, okay? One day at a time. And that's the main thing that it takes. It takes one day at a time, not trying to grab and do a whole lot at one time. We just got to do that one day at a time, right? Hey, sweetie. Yeah, I have. Thank you, Nene. Me too. I got a third one, but I know y'all gonna talk about me, but it's a Sam song, so that's what I like. That's what I got. Right. Thank you, Mentor. I appreciate you, baby. Right. So that's what we tell you. We tell you to come on in a room. This is like an old school meet and greet. Now, when I had my businesses, my brick and mortar businesses, we used to get together and we go to events and everything. And they always had a meet or greet before the event, whether I was doing platform work or whatever, whether I was selling something, anything. We always got together with other like-minded people. We had our business cards and we start to have conversations and see how we can build relationships. That's the same thing with social media. You get on social media and you hoping you're going to build your community. Hopefully with like-minded people will come in your room and you can have a conversation. You building your platform, you building conversation, and guess what? You're building your social media family, right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, Maria. No, I'm sorry, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. I have to keep on smiling, baby. I didn't did enough crying. I didn't had my sad days and stuff like that. It don't last long for me, far as on my face. Can't tell you what's in my heart. Sometimes my heart can be sad, but my face will still be smiling. That's how I am. I was talking about that last night. I can walk into a store and walk past people. I can be having a rough day, but some reason when I see you, I want to put a smile on my face and hope that make your day a little bit better, because all of us need that extra hug. I mean, I went into Goodwill and it was an older lady and I said, "Hello, how you doing?" And that lady said, "You the first person that spoke to me." I was like, but that was important to her. That was important to her. It's just the little things. It's the little things. She said, I was the first person that spoke to her. She said, she don't come out to shop. She come out to get conversation. You never know who you meet. You never know why people are doing things. I'm going to Goodwill trying to find something for my videos and stuff like that. And I'm just coming in there speaking. Thank you, Lions Pride. Thank you, baby. I'm just coming in to speak. And she said, "You're the first person that spoke to me all day." And I talked to her. I talked to her a good 10, 15 minutes. That lady, she just, right? You do, Mer. She just brightened up. I was like, Dad, right? Is this my purpose? Just shining my light? Is shining my light? Is my purpose? I don't know. Only thing I can do is be myself. That's all I can do. I can just be myself. And hopefully I will become a better person every day, every month, and everything. Because I'm still at this age, and as much as I've been through, and I told you, if you listen to my story, coming out that cloud after my oldest son was no longer here anymore, I'm finding myself. I'm finding myself and I'm thinking about the things that I needed and wanted, that extra hug, that extra little conversation. Or sometimes, you know what? Right? Sometimes, Mary, I'm that person that if I enjoy your company, you don't even have to talk. Right? You don't even have to. It says flash gold, three, a hot puff. Right? Right. Nene, I got a flash gold. I need a hot puff. I need a hot puff from three different people. That's what they did. But right, sometimes you don't even have to be in a conversation, and if you love that person presence, you can sit there. Hey, Barbara, how you doing, baby? Thank you, EC. I appreciate it. It just came up so fast. You can sit there and just look at TV. You can sit there and listen to music. You can sit there and read your book. And no words are exchanged, but their presence is at peace with your presence. Thank you, Nene, that your presence is just in line. Some people you never met or anything, and you just feel a connection. And the same thing, some people you just meet and you feel like you got to stay away, right? Right? It's that discernment in you, right? Thank you, baby. Right? I don't know. I don't know if it's just women. I don't know if men have the same thing, but it's like some people you just meet and you just connect. That's how I met my husband. We just connected. We just connected. It wasn't no big thing or nothing flashy or anything. We just was comfortable. We talked around each other and we was just comfortable. We was just comfortable. I think it's that's probably where they got love at first sight from, because you just meet somebody and you are comfortable with them. You don't have to try hard. It's not an effort. Have you ever been around people and it's an effort to be around them? You're condoning their presence. It's like you almost like, I can go home for all of this. It's like forced. And in some people, you can go around and it's so easy. And that's how I feel about you all that come into my life. You come into my life because you could be strolling. It's millions of people on social media right now. Millions of people on social media right now. You could be anywhere, but my voice sound okay to you. I guess I look pretty decent to you. The conversation is okay because some of y'all come back every night. Okay, it's just you never met me physically, so hopefully I'm projecting onto the telephone what kind of person I am, right? And all of that, and I'm making eye contact with you because that's very important. And hopefully you can see my heart and my light is shining, right? How you doing? Right? Is she Ellen? Thank you, baby. Right? That's what we're doing. And that's how we building a community, a family on social media. All right? Come on in. Tap, tap, tap. 42 people in the room. 22 gave me my thumbs up. If you can give me my thumbs up, I appreciate it. Keep on tapping, tapping, tapping. I appreciate it. We're up to 12.6 taps. If we can get up to 20,000, it will be excellent. We've been in the room 21 minutes. That's good. We doing okay. We doing okay. Thank you, Nene. I appreciate you, sweetie pie. Thank you, thank you. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the old school meet and greet. So when you come into the room, you look at the name in front of you, and then you look at, thank you, baby. You look at the name behind you. And it's a heart me. You look at the name before you, look at the name behind you. And guess what? Go ahead and speak to that person. Thank you, Lions Pride. Speak to that person. That's why it's called a chat, because it wants you to communicate in the chat. So the chat is engagement. The engagement is you talking to the person that's in the chat with you. Right? Hey, baby, how you doing? Right, Lions Pride. That is the number one thing everybody wants right now. They want you to meet people in the chat, have a conversation in the chat, and that's your conversation starter right there. I could talk about anything, but I want y'all to be able to talk in between me talking, right? Hey, Maria, how you doing, baby? Hey, Cabrina, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Chris, I am from nearby. I haven't been there, South Carolina, where you are, and where you are. Thank you, baby. Respect, you are saying that how God is good. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it comes down to, right? I don't care what's going on. What's going on? I don't care what's going on around you. Each and every last one of us need to take those few minutes out for ourselves, because our mental health is so important. And you can look at a lot of TV, you can look at a lot of social media, you can look at a lot of that, but you have to keep this straight for you. You have to take that time out for you. And there's nothing wrong with taking time out for yourself. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, baby. It's nothing wrong with taking a few minutes out for yourself. It's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. It's the little things that you learn when you was a kid. Like, oh, is you talking to yourself? Yeah, I am talking to myself. I am looking at myself and say, you know what? You are right, girl. You know what? I think I like you, girl. You are powerful. You are amazing, right? You are wonderful. Because sometimes you don't have other people to speak life into you. So you got to learn how to speak life into yourself. If you don't have that person, no grandmama or mama or a papa to speak that life into you, you have to learn how to speak it into yourself. And you got to speak it into yourself so much till it's not words anymore. Right? You don't want to keep saying words. You want the belief. You want the belief. You want to know. It's a difference. Right, Kimberly? It's a difference from keep saying the words and the words and words. And some people have to keep saying the words over and over for them to believe it. And that's okay. If you have to keep saying it for you to believe it, not for somebody else to believe it. Okay, you got to keep saying it until you believe it. And when you truly believe it, you don't have to say it anymore. You might just have to do a little patchwork to it, but you're walking in it. It exudes out you. Don't nobody have to tell you anymore because you believe it. And when you believe it, you give it off. That light is given off to other people, right? Because it's in you. That's why I tell people that say they're a Christian or say any kind of faith that they are, you shouldn't even have to tell nobody because when you walk it and you talk it and it's in you, you don't have to tell people things like that because when you, right? Exactly. Thank you, baby. Right. You don't, thank you, sweetie. You don't have to say it anymore. Right? It's just in you. Right? And the perfect name for that, glow. You're glowing with it. It don't need to be said. Your actions. It's nothing like, I tell people, I appreciate, right, Maria? I appreciate anything anybody do for me. Okay? I appreciate it. I love it. But it's nothing like when somebody do something and you don't have to ask them. They just jump in and do it. The same way. It's nothing like you've been training your child to take out the trash, taking out the trash, taking out the trash. And when they finally take out the trash and you don't have to ask them anymore. They know the trash man come on Monday. You don't have to tell them to put the trash out no more. It's nothing like when you come in and your feet hurt and your significant other put your feet up, take your shoes off, and they would do it if you ask them, but it's nothing like when you don't have to ask and it's done and people can see it's done and it's naturally. It's not forced. It's not because I'm gonna get mad at you. It's not because I'm gonna fuss at you. It's because you want to do it and have it done, right? People will know you by the fruit that you bear. Exactly. Thank you, baby. Right? I miss. I don't think you have to do is turn around and put the Lord first, and He will guide you the right way. That's positive things and stuff. But you know what? People say that. People say that. But that's still a learning. Still a learning thing that you have to do. That's why you do go to what the three gather in my name is church. That's why you go and you fellowship with other people because you are learning. It's steps to this. What you know now, you didn't know 20 years ago. And I'm just assuming most people in here are my age because they said my demographics is 45 and up. Okay, 20 years ago, you didn't operate like you operate now. And and that's always like a little debate with me and other people. Stop putting people in the position where you are now. Because if you want to take time and look back where you was 20 years ago, you couldn't hear this. Even if your parents taught you, and when you got 18, 20, 21, that's why they said they hopefully you teach them and they come back to what you have taught them because you not operating and moving like you was when you was not growing, when you couldn't listen, when you couldn't hear to listen, when that wall was blocked up, that you couldn't even receive the goodness and everything that somebody was trying to teach you. The same thing. I have mentors. When I first got into the business, my mentors could see what I could do, but I couldn't see it. My mentors was trying to teach me the financial part of what I was trying to do. But only thing I could see that I wanted to do this hairstyle. I wanted to go do road trips. I wanted to put on hair shows. I wanted to travel. I wanted to go to all the hair shows. But they were saying, you are great at that. You can do that. But let me teach you the financial part. I was like, I won't worry about that. I want to do a hair show. I want to go do this. Right? Right? And you mature different. And they was like, okay, Miss Hall, okay. And they was telling me about the difference being self-employed. And my mentors was trying to teach me about the different insurances you should have and about how you should pay everything and everything. I wasn't worrying about that. I just wanted to do hair. I just wanted to stand up there and do hair and do French rolls and do wraps and do finger waves and scrunches and do the biggest hairstyle, the prettiest hairstyle. That's all I wanted to do. I don't want to worry about none of that. I wasn't at that place to even hear what they was talking about. But now that I had got older, I could remember. I did absorb it. The seed was planted. Okay. It just wasn't, I wasn't letting it get watered because I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. That's why people go to Bible study. That's why people go to all kinds of groups. That's why people go to school. Thank you, baby. Hey, sweetie. That's why people go to school to learn more, right? And that's why people constantly read their Bible, because every time they read it, and they can read the same passage over and over, but because of what they learn and what their mind is open up to, they see something different. They see something different. All right, don't forget that. Let's not leave people out because they're not where you at. Because now that's why I tell people, I can sit back now. I can sit back and look and like, cool. They're going to have to learn the hard way just like I did. I was like, baby, I want to save you some steps. I really do. I want to save you some steps. I want to make your foundation strong. But if you're not ready, you got to learn, right? You get the new revelation every time. Right. People mature different. You get a new revelation every time you read it. Right. That's why I said, don't forget when you couldn't hear. Just because you done clean the wax out your ears, now you can hear. Don't forget, right? Okay. Thank you. Hey, what you say, baby? Hey, Kanisha. Hey, sweetie. Thanks, Nene. I appreciate you, baby. If I don't see your name, it's not, I'm trying to ignore you. You know how. No, Chris, I've been married 35 years. I met my husband in the elevator at school, right? I asked him, did he want to take me to lunch? Or was it dinner? Lunch or dinner, right? Bo! I asked him, did he want to take me to lunch? And he looked at me. I said, yeah, I'm going to be hungry on Friday too. And he said, well, okay. I put on, and I can tell you what I wear, Chris. I wore a blue and white sailor suit dress. And at the bottom of the dress, it was pleated. And what you call this thing? Because that's a lapel for men. So I don't know what's that called for women. But the dress was blue, and this part that comes around like this was white and blue. And we went to lunch, and we ate lunch. Then the next day we ate dinner. And then the next day we ate lunch again. And then the next day he ain't never go back home. And he been here for 35 years. That's what happened, Chris. Oh my God. I appreciate it, right? Hey, Shop, how you doing? That's a true story. That's how we met for real. I was in school. My grandmother wanted me to be a teacher, but I had started failing my classes because I was staying up all night doing French rolls, if you know what that is. So I was doing French rolls and beehives. And back in my day, it was all about how tall you can make the French rolls and beehives. And I could make mine like this tall. So when people used to have to get on the bus and the school bus, they used to have to hold their head down. I used to could do finger waves and scrunches that go up that tall, and I did long, long plex going that way. I could tell you, right? Thank you. Y'all don't remember that. Like y'all ain't never y'all didn't wear them hairstyles. Okay. Hey shop, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Right? Right. That's a true story. Thank you, baby. All right. I never even seen that over there. Wow. Oh, that is nice. Thank you. Right. That's how it was. And you know what? Thank you, baby. Thank you. Tap, tap, tap. Right. Maria, they loved it. Loved it. Back to back, back to back. Right? They loved those hairstyles back then. Hey, how you doing? That's what I used to do, right? That's one after the other, all night long. So I was trying to do my homework, and when I just started failing my classes. And then my soon to be husband, well, he's my husband now, but we was dating then. And he was like, why are you at school all day? Because I was doing so much hair, it became that he was setting me up spots like a salon in my house, right? In the house. And he was like, you know, you got like 6 people at the door waiting to come in. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do them. He said, well, when is you gonna do your homework? I was like, I'm gonna do my homework. Like I was treating it like I was in high school, but I was in college. I couldn't just do the homework that quickly. And I started failing classes. And he was like, you need to really decide what you want to do. I was like, well, my grandma want me to be a teacher because I grew up with my grandma, and back then you was doing something if you was a teacher, a nurse, what else women could be? A teacher, a nurse, something else, a secretary, and it's one more thing. And you know, my grandma was going to be so proud of me if I was a teacher. So that's the only reason I was going to be a teacher, because I didn't want to teach a class with like 15 kids in a class. You remember? Right. Exactly, Maria. That's what they wanted you to be. They taught you how to type. You went to nurses, and then back then everybody had to wear a white nurse's outfit to class, and you still had the little hats. We had to wear the little hats. But then I am so thankful to my teachers back then, because that lady made sure I could type. And the skills you use for typing, you can use now for the computers and everything. So I am very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for that. Right? How many of y'all took Business 101 and you learned how to type? And that's the reason you so good at on your computer job now, right? Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Right? Okay. So that goes back to the first statement somebody said. The seed was planted. My teachers back then, they didn't know about Apple computers and stuff was coming then. They didn't know anything about that, but they was preparing us for what was going on now. And look how we have grown over the years. We then went from computers to cell phones, where no, before the cell phone, we had the beepers, the pagers, and then we went from with the phone with the quarters in it. You had to put the 4 quarters in it. Then we went from the telephones in the house that you had to keep on pushing the little knob to get the operator. Look at that. Look how we changed. So I'm not surprised even in 2025 how things are changing. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Yes, baby. I appreciate everything you do for me. Everything. I am loving on you. Thank you, baby. Right? Thank you, baby. Right? Look how things have changed. I'm not surprised how things are changing. I just don't want things to go back. I want things to keep going forward. I want to keep learning. I want to keep growing. I will hope everybody else will want that too, to keep growing, to keep learning, to keep advancing. Because most people still don't get, even after a whole lot of laws and stuff was passed, it still took a long time for women to be able to do as much as they doing now, to be able to hold job titles like they're holding now, to be able to get educated like we are getting educated now, to be able to prosper like we prospering now. Even after everything else, it still took a long time for women, right? If you even think about it, right? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's what I want to keep on doing. And I want that for my granddaughter. I want that for the young people. I keep going. I keep going. You can't even imagine. You can't even imagine unless you a warrior. You can't even imagine how some days I just want to just lay there and not move and not move. Don't touch me, nothing. My body hurts so much. I can't even imagine. I know how much pain I be in. I can't even imagine my sickle cell warriors. I can't even imagine all of those. I can't even imagine all my people that's going through chemo, all my people that's going through dialysis and stuff. I know what I have to go through. Thank you, sweetie. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. I can't even imagine. Thanks, Juanita, for coming in. I appreciate you, baby. Right? Thank you so much. Right? Yeah, even the guys. And now it was some guys that could type much faster than me. And you used to have all those classes, and you had the speed classes where you was typing and typing. And I was in FBLA. So then once we took the business class, they supposed to have found you a job. But it was still so many people that could type with accuracy faster than me. So of course they got the job. They got the job and got the job. How you doing, baby? I appreciate you coming in. But that's the same thing. You have to figure out what works for you. So I was like, okay, let me do something else. My grandma said, well, you could be a teacher. You love kids. I don't think it was like I just love kids so much I wanted to be a teacher. I think I just love kids because they deserve just to be kids, right? So I was going to class, and I was taking all these classes and stuff. And a girlfriend of mine showed me how to do one hairstyle because that's all she used to do was braid every day. She showed me how to do that one hairstyle to make some extra money. The same thing like social media. Everything comes full circle for me. Like, it's like I'm so glad I'm at this certain part of my life where I can see the whole full circle of everything that I've been through and how it came back to this day. Like the same thing. She taught me one thing. She taught me, and back in my day, I don't know what y'all would call them. We called them fishtails, where we used to take a long plait and we used to braid them up. And after we braid them up, we would tie them and wrap them together. And again, I used to hit the Marge Simpson and I used to take it so high. And we had these little gold beads we'll put in it, and we'll have the little two braids going over like this, right? I probably could hit that now, and people would love it. People probably would love it right now. And we used to take that and it'd be all kinds of colors. Okay. She taught me that one skill, that one skill, that one skill. And I did that one skill every single day. And then I started venturing out, trying to do other things with that. I started venturing out. You remember that, Maria? I started venturing out. I added a little bit more to it. I designed it a little bit different. Those Barbie pins. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you, baby. Those Barbie pins start hitting people in their head. And we started getting sores because we went so high trying to hold that weight on our head. And my sister she used to let me do all these styles and everything to her. So then I had the brilliant idea, because I was at that age, I was just so smart. I had a brilliant idea. Okay, hair school was $3,000. And I said, if I could just go to school and learn how to finger wave. So I had it in my mind. I had planned it out. I was going to go to hair school. Learn how to finger wave, and quit. It was brilliant. It was a brilliant idea. It was brilliant. I was gonna go to school, learn that one thing, because I had customers coming in that wanted finger waves, and I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. So I said, "You remember the fishtails, Emma?" Yeah, I think different. Like, and we in Virginia, we call them fishtails, right? But they was just braids really tight, and we used to do that, right? So I at that time I really couldn't braid, but I could do those fishtails. That right then, and we was doing them for $10, $15. $10, $15. I was having them in and out. That's probably why my hands hurt. I had them in and out, right? I was doing it. And then the customers start asking for more stuff. And I was asking for more stuff. And I was like, they really act like I'm a hairstylist. You know, back then we said beauticians. They acting like I'm a beautician. And I was like, and they was like, why don't you try finger waves on me? And I was like, I can't do finger waves. And I said, I called the school. I was like, how much is hair school? And he was like, 3,000 something. I was like, Then I said, okay. And I was like, y'all have a payment plan? Because back then we used to ask for layaway for everything, right? I said, you have a payment plan? And they was like, yeah, you have a certain amount to put up and you pay monthly for it. And I was like, if I could go long enough to learn how to finger wave, that's all I need. Because I know how to do everything else. That goes back to the conversation, like I told you, that my brain wasn't ready to absorb. Okay, it wasn't ready to absorb. That's why I tell people I can understand people at every right. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Bumpalicious. How you doing? Thank you, sweetie, for coming in. I can understand people at every level. At every level, because you couldn't tell me I wasn't doing something. I was doing hair every day. I was doing hair. I had customers asking for me and stuff. You couldn't tell me nothing, right? But I couldn't do no finger waves. So then my mentor, Mr. Johnson, Johnson's Beauty World, he just retired. Johnson's Beauty World. I came stepping up on there. I said, I want to go to hair school. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm coming here and learn how to do some finger waves, and I'm out of here. Didn't realize it was so much more for me to learn, that I didn't know everything. Just because I thought I was making some money. I thought I was making some money with my little $10 hairstyles and stuff, and people asking for me, and I'm braiding and having them out the door and stuff. Didn't even realize that I didn't take account of the shampoo, the conditioner, the pins. So I won't making $10. I didn't think about that. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about how long it took me. I wasn't thinking about any of that. And he kept on talking, and he never used to say nothing. He'll be standing up there watching me. I'm up there just thinking I'm doing something, and then he'll ask me a question. Miss Green, why did you do it like that? I couldn't answer the question. I know why I'm doing that. I didn't know why that I needed to do it like that to come up with that outcome. So the same way that people are doing a haircut, why are you holding the hair like that? How do you want the hair to flow? Which way and which direction do you want the hair to go? The same thing. Why are you doing this? Why are you going that direction? The same question that they ask us on social media. Why are you on social media? Why do you want to go live? Why do you want to meet new people? What is the goal? What do you want to get from it? Right? The same thing with me. When y'all come to my live, what do y'all want to talk about? What do we have in common? Do you just need the hugs? Do you need the love? Do you want to talk about life situations? Are you a warrior? Right? Thank you very right. You unlock the door of more possibilities when you made yourself available to receive. And that's why I was telling you, some of the kids and stuff are not at the place to receive it. So it's not that they don't hear you. You can plant the seed, but they're not ready to receive it. So they can't be where you at now. They haven't even learned how to be a listener. And it took a while. Thank you, Kimberly. It took a while for me just to learn how to be a listener. I don't have to be right about everything. I don't have to interject my opinion in everything. Us as a community, us as human beings, we should be able to have a conversation. We should be able to listen to each other. We should be able to have a conversation. Don't mean that we have to agree. We could agree to not to agree, and we still can have a conversation. Like your true friends, thank you, baby girl. Your true friends don't agree with everything you do. Your true friend, if they agree with everything you do, they're not your true friends. They're not your true friends. Uh-uh. When I first cut my hair like that, like this, my friends didn't like it. My friends didn't like my husband when they first met him. They didn't like it, right? They didn't like the fact that he was older than I was. They didn't like that, right? Your true friends don't go with and don't believe and don't is not a yes person, right? They're not your yes hype man person like that. You should be able to talk to them, right? You should be able to talk to them. They should be able to tell you your feet stink. If your true friend lets you go out the house with your arms kicking, if your true friends, okay, don't can't tell you the truth, then they're not your true friends. They're not your right. They're not. And I think so many young people get mixed up with that. We try to teach them what is an associate. They're not your friends, baby. They're not your friends. But before my oldest son left this earth, I used to tell him they're not your friends. You might be looking out for them. You do anything for them. They are not your friends. And guess what? Some people don't even know how to be a real friend. Really, for real. Some people really don't know. It's not that they don't want to, they don't even know how to be a real friend. They didn't even come from that background to be a real friend. They just didn't. They don't know. Some people don't know how to love you. They don't. You might have to teach somebody how to love you, right? You might really have to teach somebody how to love you because things that you think come naturally does not come naturally for them. It's not naturally for them. Some things, some things in their past might prohibit them from it being natural, right? A hug is not natural for everybody. Did you know that a hug is not natural for everybody? Everybody, you can't come in that zone, and it could be family members, and a hug is not natural. You know what else? I love you. I love you. Those words are not natural for somebody. It doesn't twirl off their tongue easily. It doesn't. You know, it depends on where you want to meet that person is. Now you have to make a decision. Do I want to stick in here while they're learning and growing? Or you going to say, this is not working out for me. I wish you the best, but I need to go somewhere else. Or I need to do something else. The same thing about a job, right? Right, Maria? Because I didn't even know how much I could say that because I don't want to get, that's the other thing about the hugging, right? Exactly. Because I don't know how social media, what words you can say and what words you can't say. Okay. And our past shapes our now, and you have to let it determine how it's going to shape your future. Did I say that right? Our past shapes our now. Okay. Then when you get to the point that you're conscious enough to know this is what's going on, then you can determine how it's going to shape your future. Okay? The same way, when my son was taken away from here and I was walking in my cloud, I could let that situation do two things to me. I could let it keep me at that situation, which a lot of people are. And I'm not talking about how they grieve, or I can look at it differently, right? I can look at it differently and say, you know what? I'm going to live the best life I can live for the both of us. Everywhere I go, you're going to be going with me. Everything I appreciate, I want to make sure, oh my, you see that? Or even or even when I listen to a song, and how I view it, I can listen to that song and that song is like, oh my God, that was my favorite song. Or how I listen to a song that come on the radio and I'll be like, oh my, you in the car with me tonight? You came to visit me tonight? That might be the way I chose or choose to deal with it. It's all in, you have a choice at that point, right? I be like, oh, you hear, oh, baby, that was your favorite song. Or you remember when this, and my husband and I will be in the car and he'll tell a story. Or you remember when, oh my, I told him not to take the top off the car and he took the car and took the top off it. Right? It's all in our past is shaping our now, and how we make it shape our future is up to us. Okay? It's up to us. Like I tell you, I don't know what my niche is. We get on here, we talk about everything. Because what I have three different types of people that comes into my room. I have my social media family where y'all come in here and love on me and I love on y'all. I got to make sure y'all give me those thumbs up. I got to make sure you keep tapping that screen. Keep tapping. I appreciate it. Right? If you come in and if you can give me your daily hot me, I appreciate it. All it does helps the live. Thank you. You are a griever too, baby. Uh, I'm loving on you. I love it on you. You go through this roller coaster. You know, my son left this earth in June 17th, 2019. Right? 2019. So I understand it's a roller coaster of emotions. It's a roller coaster of I never for me, I never got angry. I never was an angry person, right? I could talk about it now and not cry. But when my family met me. Hey, Matthew, when my family first met me, my social media family, I couldn't mention his name without crying. I couldn't get through a whole conversation without crying. In fact, I couldn't get through a conversation like this without coughing, because right after his unaliving, I had blood clots travel to my lungs, right? And they affected me to the point that I cough and cough and cough and cough. And before COVID hit, I was already coughing like COVID. So when I went somewhere and I started coughing, people was already turning around like, what's going on with her? And I used to have to tell them, I tell you, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. This is my normal cough. Even when I go to the emergency room, if I start coughing, I can't, my leg could be bleeding. And if I start coughing, it's not going to be about my leg anymore. It's going to be like, what's going on? You've been like that? Your chest hurt? What's going on? And all tests would go back to my lungs, and it was like they're looking at paperwork. That's why I try to keep going to the same place. So when they pull up my records, they'll see how my lungs and everything look like I've been smoking in a coal mine, right? And I never have smoked a cigarette in my life. I have never, ever smoked. Never. No, I was a hairstylist for over 20 years. Over 20 years. Thank you, baby. How you doing? Oh, for my newcomers. Okay, my newcomers. Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in. All right, y'all got to get ready. My newcomers, we do this. Thank you, baby. I'm glad you like that part of me, of our show, or whatever our live or our family meeting. Okay, all right. It's almost 12 o'clock. Okay, every single day that I come on live right before the day ends, going into the new day. And I'm going to ask you at 12:01. I'm going to ask you, I'm East Coast, I'm in Virginia. I'm going to ask you, how is your day? You got to say excellent. You got to say amazing. You got to say wonderful. You got to say you grateful. We're only going to be in the new day for 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, our eyes are still open. 1 minute, our ears are open. 1 minute, you can still hear my big mouth, right? 1 minute. Okay, we got to be grateful. It's going to be amazing how your day going to be. Your day is going to be amazing because we only been in a new day for 1 minute. It is 11:59, and I want y'all to get ready to put everything into the chat when I ask you, how is your day going so far? Because that how we started is how we want our day to go. I don't care if you get ready to go to sleep. I thank you, baby. I don't care if you get ready to go to sleep. I don't care if you just waking up. I don't care. This might be exactly what you need before you go to your nighttime job. They're uplifting, they're hug, you are amazing. Because at 11:59, at 11:59, 12 midnight, everybody get a new chance. If your eyes open, you are getting a new chance. All of us have 24 hours in a day. Every last one of us. What happened in our day? I can't tell you. I can't tell you how the day gonna go. But I know at 12 midnight, we are getting a reset. We are getting a reset. And if you still here on this earth, it's going to be amazing because you are here one more time. It is almost that time. At 12:01, the new day is starting. We made it to Friday. We didn't know how we was going to get here. We didn't know what was going to happen, but we made it. One more day, one more minute, one more second. Okay, if that's not something to be grateful for, because you know how many people that didn't make it, you know how many people would love to be right here where we at. And I don't care what's going on all around us. It's still people that would love to be right here, to be able to participate in everything that's going on around us. And what it's called life. That's the number one thing. It's called life. It is 12 o'clock. In 1 minute, we are going to be in the new day, and it's 12:01. It is 12:01 now. Happy Friday, everybody. Everybody is going to have a blessed, amazing day. It's a wonderful day. What kind of day are you having already? What kind of day are you having right now? If you are having an amazing day, you are having a blessed day. You are having a grateful day. Okay, right now, all of us just got to reset. All of us just got to start over. It is 24 hours in each one of our lives. That is something that nobody in nowhere can say we don't have. At 12 midnight, I don't care where you at around the world. At 12 midnight, if your eyes still open, you still have breath in your body, you have another chance. You excuse me, you have another chance, right? You have another chance. Hey, TT, at 12 midnight, all of us get this reset, right? At 12 midnight, all of us get this reset. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know what's a great day for you, but I can tell you right now, if your eyes is open, you have a chance. If you have breath in your body, you have a chance. I don't care if you have to crawl, if you have to roll, if you have to pull yourself up, if you have to scoot, okay, you still here. I don't care if you can't talk, you can nod your head. I don't care if you can't see, you can hear. If you can't hear, tap on the floor. I don't care. You got another chance. It's 24 hours in a day, and 2 minutes into the new day, we are having an excellent day. You hear that? You hear that? It's your heart beating. That means blood is flowing through you. You hear it? Can you feel it? Because even with all that talking, my skin feel hot. I can feel it. My house is quiet, so my heart is loud. Right? Right? My house is quiet, but my heart is loud. That means you're supposed to be here. You're supposed supposed to be here. Some of us don't know why. Some of us don't know our purpose. Some of us don't even know which way we're going. We don't even know how. We don't even know how we made it this far. But it is Friday at 12:03 a.m. 2025, and we are still here. We don't know how we're going to get the money for the rent, the mortgage, the electric bill, gas bill, car note, none of that. But we still here. We got a chance. We have a chance. Right? We have a chance. You could take a few minutes and think about how many people didn't get this chance. I think about it all the time. I always said when I have this conversation, one of those people was my own son. So I understand. I understand how y'all feel. I understand how your heart can be hurting. I can understand how you want to stay in the bed. I can understand how you don't want to move. My husband always said, and my husband is 78 years old. I'm not even going to tell you how much older he is than I. But my husband is 78 years old. And one thing he always tell me, we together, we got another chance. We're going to keep on going. You know, when I had my first car accident and it was my fault, and he said, that's why we have insurance. Right? His attitude always been like that. Right? And I could be crying. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. He'll say, I pray for the both of us. The both of us. It's going to be okay. All right? We got another chance. We got another chance, y'all. Right? If there's nothing, that's for the pep rally right there. Right there. We got another chance. Okay? If that's not something to be excited about, I don't care what's going on. You can cut the TV off for a minute. Right? You can cut the radio off for a minute. Enjoy that. Enjoy that couple of minutes before you go back to the chaos. You know, the job, the kids, you know, your significant other. Enjoy that for you, okay? Because you can't live for nobody else. You got another chance. I know we are here together. We are the people, but you got another chance. What are you going to do with your chance? What are you going to do with your 24 hours? Okay? That's all of us. Right? After you, it's we. It's us. Okay? But you got to figure it out first. Right? Thank you. Right? You. Right? I got to look at the positive side of everything. Can you imagine walking around and looking at the negative side of everything? And all that negative is just feeding into you? It's no way for you to be a happy person, right? It's no way, right? All of that actually probably can make you sick. We talk about it, but really, it probably really could make you sick. It probably really, really could, right? It got to be a bright side to everything. The same things we thought we wasn't going to make it through last year. Look at us. Look at us, honey. We still here. The things 2 years ago, and we said, I don't know how we're going to make it. Look at us. We still here. When I got diagnosed in 2006, and they sent me to Johns Hopkins. They gave me about 5 years. About 5 years. Look at me, honey. It's 2025. I'm still here. Hey! Hey! Excuse me, y'all. I am still here. I'm still here. They gave me about 5 years. They didn't know how it was going to go through my lungs. Right. What kind of strength do you need when the doctor says it's nothing we can do for you, but all the research we would do will help another person? I'm still here. And I said I would love to help another person, but I can't drive for 6 hours a day back and forth for something that's not going to help me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to my city and I'm gonna talk to my doctor. And my doctor said, I never had nobody like you. Only thing I could do is read and research. But if you're willing to stick in with me, I'm willing to stick in with you. And if it get to the point that I just can't do nothing, we will go to, he said, we will find out something at MCV and see if they have any kind of research. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't you think it hurts? It hurts that I am still here with everything they said, and my son is not. Don't you think? And my son is not. He didn't even make the C-35. Right? So then people wonder, how can you smile? What do you have to be happy about? They wonder about the things I do. I put on what I want to put on. I get dressed the way I want to. Everything I do, I deserve it. Right? I deserve it. I done walked on a hot fire. Okay? And they wonder all the things that y'all been through. I have people that been sleeping in their cars, people that don't know how to pay their rent and stuff, and they wonder why you still hold your head up. Huh. That's why I hold my head up. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not enough. Keep on going. You keep standing up. That's why I tell you, you never know where my life might go. You never know. I let people come in and share. I am so appreciative that y'all come in and share with me. I'm so appreciative that y'all come in and tap. So many of y'all got stories. I listen to y'all. I think about y'all. I mean, look how they can do it. As I can't help y'all. I can't help y'all. I got people on my live that's looking at me. That's looking at me on my live. And they're sleeping in their cars. I have people that come in, they don't know where they're going to eat at. And they come in on my live. You don't know what nobody going through. And they wonder how we can hold our head up. Then you have other people that want to beat you down. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. You don't know what people going through. I'm hugging on each and every last one of y'all, just like y'all hug on me. The same thing. We start at 11 o'clock. That 12 o'clock midnight thing is really our power right there that keep us going. You know, I think about that speech with Dr. King. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't walk, crawl. Keep on going. Keep on going. I tell my youngest son, keep going, baby. I understand. It took that happening to my oldest son for me to be able to listen. That mama sometimes got to be quiet. Because I want to fix it for you, but I can't fix it for you. You have your own lessons to learn. What is the rule? You didn't learn the lesson if you keep doing it over and over. So it takes you to learn the lesson. I would love to fix so many things for my family members, but they got their own lessons to learn. They have their own lessons to learn, right? Who would have thought at my age right here, you got to worry about health problems, oxygen. I can't run. Okay, I can't do this. Okay, keep on telling me what I can't do. I got to keep fighting to tell people what I can do. I got to keep fighting to show people what I can do. Okay, I already heard what I can't do. Sometimes when the doctors start talking, I don't even listen no more. I be thinking about when I'm coming home and make a video. What's the next outfit I'm going to make for a video? I do. I'm not even going to tell no story. Sometimes I just block out and just come, you know, and I just come home. The videos really became therapeutic for me because I didn't know anything about social media. I was a brick and mortar type of girl store. I never even bought nothing off of Timu, all this little stuff people do. I never even bought nothing off it. I never did it. I never even. Excuse me, right. Let me get something to drink. Got everything right there. Hey, baby. This is why it's so important to have someone like you to be positive influence, doctor, because it's so many influence ears out there arguing with people where positive. Right. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate for all the prayers and everything. You know, it was a big debate on social media about people not caring. And I think more people care than what people realize. But I think it's so many people that's going through things themselves that the way you need somebody to care, it's the way you need somebody to care that you're not receiving. Like it's the way you want your significant other to love you. You know, it's a certain way. I don't think it's that many people that don't care. They was like, people don't care. People don't care. I think people do care. Now, you might not care about what I care about, and you might not can show it the way I would show it. And I think it's missed because of that. You know, it's too many. You can't tell me it's not more people that care, because why is it all these places of worship and stuff if people don't care? It got to be enough people that really care. And what do they say? People that make a lot of noise get the most attention, right? And I think it's the people that make a lot of noise, they get so much attention till you almost believe people don't care. I really do. I think so many people been hurt. I think so many people been stepped on that you have a wall up. I think a lot of us have walls up and you scared to let people in. But I really do think people still care. I really do think people is full of love. I really do that people want the best for people. Now, what you think the best is might differ. But you can't tell me it's not more people out there that really care. You can't tell me. It's too many of us, right? We might show it differently. We might not agree on the same thing, but it's too many of us. You tell me that it's not enough people out there to love, right? I do too, Queen. I know you do, Queen, because you really be trying to help those babies, right? You keep planting the seeds. You keep planting the seeds, planting the seeds. Of course, when it get watered, it's going to be different for everybody. Exactly. You know why? Exactly. Prime example. You could be going to church for years, and just one day you get up and go to the altar. What changed? What changed? It had to be something in you. You've been going to the same church. You've been hearing the same pastor, okay? But it's something that happens within you that makes you stand up amongst your peers, make your way to the aisle, and give yourself, right? It's something that spreads in it, right? It's something that changes. It changed in you. It's the same pastor. It's the same church building. And some of us like to sit in the same seat. So it's not that. It has to be you. What makes you get up that day? What makes you make your way to the aisle? What makes you go up and say, I give my life? It's something in you. And that's with everybody. That's with everybody. It's something in them that make them change. Or whatever you had to break a loose from, right? The memories of childhood, the memories of bad things happen. What made you break a loose for it? And you seen enough clarity right now that when you broke a loose, you stood up and said, me, me, right? You had enough space to walk in that light right then. Right then. Okay? I tell y'all all the time, right? Becoming a new version of yourself, right, Queen? Right? I'm constantly changing. I'm constantly growing. I've been going in a different direction ever since my oldest son was unalive. I've been going in a different direction. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, Lions Pride. Thank y'all, baby. Thank you all for the loves. I'm not trying to miss nobody. Right? Sometimes you just be talking and you be loving on people. I don't want y'all to think I'm not seeing anything that's going up. Right? I just want y'all to know, right? You deserve to be here. You're supposed to be here. It is 12:21 into the new day. We have 24 hours into this new day. All of us that can hear my voice, all of y'all that's seeing us, all of us that's on this phone call right now, we got another 24 hours. What are you going to do with yours? Right? Because I can't live yours for you. I only can live mine for me. Even if you have kids, you only can live your 24 hours. Thank you, baby. You still standing. That's right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Each and every last one of y'all. You still standing. All of us at 12 midnight, I'm in Virginia. So it's 12:22. For the first 22 minutes of this day, this is going to be an amazing day. It's already an amazing day. The first 22 minutes, I told y'all the other day, it gets on my nerve when people say they're not a morning person. It gets on my nerve. Guess right. Right now, all of y'all are a morning person. All of y'all are a morning person. All of y'all that made it to the morning. Depending on what time zone you in, you get ready to go over into the new morning, into the morning. All of y'all. My people on the East Coast, it's 12:23 right now. California is 3 hours or 2 hours behind me. Right? All of y'all, hey boss, lady baby, how you doing? Right? We didn't made it into the new day. East Coast is already into the new day. Okay? It's already amazing. Okay? We already have an amazing day. We already grateful. All right? We are already blessed. It's 3 hours, right? 12, 11, 10. It's 10:23 in Cali. Y'all almost here into the new day. Y'all go out amazing into Thursday, going over into Friday. My tongue is all twisted up, right? But you know what I mean. Okay, you get ready to go into the new day. Today, make it the best day you can make it. If you have to take this time and block any negativity, you get in there, you do your prayer, whatever you need for you. I know what's going on all around the world. I know, right? It's a lot of choices being made. I know. We know, right? We know. If any other time, it should be we. It should be right now, right? We should be loving on each other right now. We should be praying for each other right now. Okay? We can only get strong if you strong. You have to work on yourself. You have to keep your mental good. Okay? Just to deal with this 24 hours. That's all we can take it for right now. It's every 24 hours. We made it to another day. Right now. Right now. I'm thankful. Right now, I'm grateful. Right now, I'm praying for people I have never physically met. Right now. Right now. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how things going to go. We don't even know if we have enough money. We don't have food, whatever. Right now, I'm praying for each and every last one of y'all. Right now, we're walking in faith. Right now, each one of our actions means so much. Right now, our words are our strength. Right now, right now, all of us are warriors. Thank you, Nene. I appreciate you, baby. I'm loving on you. Thank you. Nene, put what time it is where you at. Right now, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming on in. Everybody put what time they're in. What time is it right now where they're at? Right? How many East Coast people I have? Right now. Right now. Right now, we can make a difference. Right now. Right? Right now. Now, it's early. 11, 10, 9. Roz, where you at? 9:26. You East Coast? Okay. 11:26. Okay. You're in the CSPT. Okay. West Virginia, 12:26. Okay. Okay. 12:26. 5 a.m. You in England, right, Emma? Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate your Lions Pride. I appreciate you, Emma. I appreciate you, Mike. I appreciate you coming in here, David. I appreciate you, Milton. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, Favor. I appreciate you coming. Michigan, okay. Okay. Right. I still want y'all to go as positive as possible. I want y'all to be encouraging as possible. But you know, one of the old school things they used to say, and I might say it wrong, reach one, teach one. Teach one, reach one. And I'll say that. Love one at a time. Right? You might not can get to a bunch of people at one time, but if you could show, thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Maria. Right? Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas is Central Time. Okay, right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, boss lady. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep fighting. We have so many people. That was the best thing. This young lady named Disabled but Able said to me. She was like, Sheila, everybody does. It's not fighting war. It's not a lupus warrior, but she said everybody is in a war with something that's important to you, with different types of health problems. It's not, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you so much, baby. Different types of health problems. Everybody is in a war with something. You fight your war as hard and as strong as you can, right? I'm a lupus warrior. I fight this health every day, every single day. You fight your war. I don't care if it's mental. I don't care if it's physical. I don't care if you out there looking for a job. Keep going. Excuse me, baby. Keep going. You keep going. You keep fighting. Okay? I didn't drink nothing hot tonight. Right? Get something in a minute. Right? I just wanted y'all to know that I be thinking about each and every last one of y'all. I know you fight. I know you struggling. I know everybody is dealing with health. They're dealing with bills. They're dealing with financial. Excuse me, financial. Everybody's dealing with grief or something. All of us are dealing with something. All of us is dealing with something. And what's important to you, don't belittle somebody else or what they're going through. What they're going through is dramatic for them. It's big for them. It might seem like nothing to you because you got big problems. But what they're going through is just as big to them. It's just as big to them. That's something you have to learn. That's something you have to learn because you'll be like, oh, they're complaining about this, but I'm going through this. And what they're complaining about is huge for them. It's huge for them. It might not be huge for you because you got bigger problems, right? But it's huge for them. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Roz, right? Cancer, you wish on no one. Exactly, baby. I'm loving on you, right? I'm loving on you, right? It's so many people, right? What might be huge for them. It could be rent. It could be anything. I don't care if their foot hurt, their leg hurt, right? It could be huge for them. I'm not going to belittle that because I'm dealing with something else. I'm dealing with something else. That's what makes us individual, right? And when you get to my age, you got to be able to use your discernment on how you saying things to people because I know it's not intentional for you to hurt anybody, for you to belittle anybody. But sometimes you got to think and say, I, I I'm on this oxygen machine and stuff like that, and they over there talking about their cramps hurting them, right? It's hard, right? But do that lessen the fact that I'm on my oxygen? Do that lessen the fact that their stomach is hurting? No, it doesn't. You got to keep on praying. You got to keep on praying through it. All of us dealing with something different. It's having on our heart. Okay? Just remember that. When you're talking to somebody, you're speaking to somebody, just remember that. Right? Our pain is different, but it's still our pain. Right? It's still our pain. No? And it's all how you can look at it. I'm dealing with my lung problem, but I can be glad that I don't have to go through that no more, honey. I done been through menopause. I don't have to be going through that no more. It's all how you look at it. Right? It could be that simple how you look at it. Right? I'm glad I don't have to deal with that no more. Okay? My check's hurting, but my electric bill is paid. I don't have no groceries, but I got somewhere to live. Right? It could be as simple as that. It might be as simple as I paid a mortgage, but the light's going to get cut off tomorrow. We got somewhere to lay our head. Right? I told you about the movie Cinderella Man. And in Cinderella Man, they kept walking past all the pretty houses. All the pretty houses, the blinds and everything was closed. They had the pretty old wreath on the door. And she walked up there and knocked on the door. Bang, 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 bang. And the other lady came to the door and peeped. And they was like, oh, she at the door, blah, blah, blah. And they decided to let her on in. And she was surprised because she was living in a little box place. And she was surprised. She walked into this big, beautiful house. and they had a TV little stand that we used to put TV dinners on, and they were sharing some crackers because they had sold all the furniture. Wasn't no furniture in the house. Wasn't nothing in the house. They was just eating some crackers and some jelly. Okay. Don't look at the out with Cheryl all the time. You don't know what's on the inside. You don't know what's on the inside. You don't know what people going through, right? You just looking at the shell, rolling past. The grass cut and the lights is off. Right? You don't know. Okay, baby. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. I don't know what kind of warrior you are, but I want you to know that I'm thinking about each and every last one of y'all. I want you to know that if I could keep going, you can keep going. I want you to know that you are enough. I want you to know you made it to midnight on the East Coast right now. So that means you got another 24 hours. I want you to know that it is enough people in this world that love that we can make changes. Okay? I believe that you only can walk in your own shoes, right? Think Lions Pride. That each one of us got a purpose. I believe that we are here for a reason because guess what? There's so many people that are not here. So we got to be here for a reason, right? I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I believe, I believe, I believe. Do you believe? I believe, I believe, right? I don't know who you are, baby, and I don't know. Um, um, I can do two things. I can block you, sweetie, because I don't know what you're doing. And we don't do no selling or nothing over here, baby. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. And I don't want nobody to think I'm supporting or promoting. I want to thank y'all for coming in my live. Y'all could be anywhere. I always feel like, I have this with my coach all the time. I was like, what is my niche? We get in there, we talk about everything. I have family, I have my warriors, I have people that's trying to monetize and everything. And my goal is to build a community of family where we can come in and tap, and I understand that everybody got to tap. I understand that to keep the live going, you have to get a thumbs up. I understand that I'm supposed to tell y'all that y'all got to tap, y'all got to keep the lives up. But even with this, I didn't get no warnings or anything, so we did pretty good. Everybody was doing enough talking, and I appreciate you. I know it's rules to the live. I'm gonna have to read more and see what the rules is. I understand that y'all taking a few minutes to love on me, and I hope y'all can see my light and that I'm intentionally loving on y'all. I hope y'all understand when I want y'all to come in, I want y'all to talk to each other. I want y'all to love on each other because sometimes it just takes one person, right? It just takes one person. I never had that person. I never was that person that ran with a group of people and stuff. I always was the loner. I always was different. I just accepted who I was. I mean, I was the different child. I grew up with my grandma. So I just accepted. I just accepted I was different. And then you get on social media and it's a whole lot of different people. It's a whole lot of different people. But you didn't know that when you was younger. You didn't know that. You just couldn't understand why you didn't like what other people like, and you stood on your own 2 feet, and you wasn't a follower or anything. You just you just came to your own senses that you was just an outsider. You was different, right? You didn't follow the crowd and stuff. And you always wonder why you didn't fit in, or you wonder why you was always the last one that get picked for to go play kickball or something, or you was the person that sat over there in a chair while everybody else was running around. You always wonder why was you different, right? And I think that's the best thing, especially with going live. Going live made you see that it was other people like you, that you not that different after all. You unique in your own way, but it's a whole lot of people out there different, right? It's a whole lot of people that just didn't like what other people like, and it was okay. And then you get on social media and you find out it's people that like what you like. It's people that like what you like. This phone's going dead. Right? Isn't it wonderful? Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you so much. You don't even understand. You don't understand how much I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the taps. You never know. Yeah, I don't know. I always feel good, pretty good. I don't cry as much when I talk about my son, and it's not a lot of lives that I talk about my son on. But every once in a while, if you're dealing with grief and everything like that, it just comes up. You don't stop it. You go with it, because kind of holding stuff in, right, can make your chest hurt, make you give you a hot burn and everything. You never know. You never know. And you never know who you helping. You never know that you needed to release that. You never know why. Right? Everybody is special. You don't know. You don't know what's going on. Thank y'all. I want to appreciate y'all. I want y'all to know that I'm loving on y'all. I want you to know that I thank you for everything, all the gifts, all the roses, everything that y'all have gave in my life. I appreciate that. Everything that y'all gave in my life that helped monetize me, takes me to the next level. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you so, so much. Thank you here for entertainment. I was looking for you too. Thank you. We'll be on. Hopefully, we'll have um some topics that don't make us cry tonight when I come on. I'll be back on tonight at 11 o'clock. It's kind of chilly in here too. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming. That's all right. Thank you, baby. You got to release tonight. I think I did too. I think I needed it. I needed that. I don't know. You never know what you be holding back sometimes, right? A smile can mean so many different things. A smile can mean so many different things, right? I tell what they used to think it was crazy when you hear people laugh. A laugh wasn't that they laughing at something funny all the time, right? That was their way to release, right? You don't know. Let me let y'all go. It is 12:42 into the new day. And what are we having? We are having an amazing day. We are grateful for this day. It's going to be a blessed day. We are so grateful. We are starting it off as positive as possible. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. But at this time, this moment, right now, we are here. We are alive. We are breathing, and we're going to keep going. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior, and I'm going to tell each and every last one of y'all, go out and do it anyways, baby. Just do it anyways. Do it, baby. Don't let nothing help hold you back. Just keep doing it. All right? I'll see y'all tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm hugging on each and every last one of y'all. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lions Pride. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Rotunda. Thank you, TT. I appreciate you, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Boss Lady. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Roz Hewley. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bumpalicious. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't know. Thank you here for entertainment. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate for you coming in. Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, EC. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nene. I appreciate you. Thank you. I don't know who that is. Thank you so much. I don't know that we don't do no advertisement in here for nobody. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Zamira. Thank you, sweetie. Right? Good night. Good night, Kimberly. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Thank you, TT. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not glad. Yeah, I'm gonna get my hot tea again. I keep on fighting because I tell you I don't want to go back on prednisone. So I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. But my chest is getting achy. So I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna make sure I take all my medicine and everything. And the weekend I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna keep on fighting. Yeah, I don't want to go. I'm glad to be in the 200s. I keep on telling you I'm gonna enjoy this while I'm in the 200s. I don't want to go back in the threes messing with that prednisone. No. So I'm gonna do everything I'm supposed to do. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Good night. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rotunda. Thank you, baby. Good night. All right. I appreciate you. All right. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Thank you so much. This was a blessing. This was a blessing. Thank you, Emma. You just don't know. Thank you so much. Good night, y'all.